Good to see you. Let me start with this. Is Mario Barrios or Mario Barrios? Because you're Mexican.
Mario Barrios.
A huevo. Mario, you're going to be one of the greatest stars forever. We're going to remember that always that you are in the ring, you put your Mexican balls in. So, what we can expect the night of May for?
I think you're going to expect a very exciting fight. Like I said, I know Maidana, he's coming with a lot to prove.
Yeah.
But it's Cinco de Mayo weekend. I'm fighting on the Canelo undercard. So I'm going in there with my Mexican roots, my Mexican style, and I know that style's going to come out on top.
So how's the feeling that you are loved here in USA, but with the Mexicans as well in the other side of the border?
I think it's the best of both worlds. I'm very proud of my roots. I'm very proud of my Mexican and indigenous heritage, and I love to show that every time I go into the ring. So knowing I have the support, back in the motherlands of Mexico, and I have the support here in the US. That's everything.
Do you believe that you can steal the night?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'll try.
But you're stealing the night already with the clothes, everything, the Mexican stuff. Everything is beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. No, I mean, I like to come in here with style. Like I said, I like to come out here and represent. I love to wear these colors. It's a big weekend.
Okay, let's imagine that this camera is your baby girl. What can you promise to your baby girl? Here, this is your baby.
I can promise her a win on Saturday night.
Thank you. Invite the people.
And then,
you were emotional. I noticed.
Everybody come out Saturday. It's gonna be a hell of a night of boxing.
Thank you, man. It's always a pleasure. Barrios.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Papa.
Here with the Warrior Mario Barrios. Mario, big fight Saturday night. Talk to us about how excited you are to be back on the main stage.
Oh man, I'm excited. It's a huge weekend here. Fighting on the Canelo undercard. For on Cinco de Mayo weekend. It's another big opportunity, and I got a hard fight in front of me. That somebody I had to make sure I get the win over. So I can continue on. To bigger and better things.
Maybe Maidana has a lot to prove. A lot of us in the American boxing media don't really know who he is, but he promises to excite us on Saturday night. How do you turn a guy like that away?
I just got to go in there. I got to be me. Take all the experience from my last 5-10 fights. I think even though I'm the younger one, I'm the veteran stepping into this fight. I believe I've been in the bigger fights, and I just have to go in there, be me, work on what we've been working on in the gym, and I have no doubt that we'll be successful.
You headlined a couple pay-per-views, now you're co-producer this pay-per-view. Great Mexican Warriors next
it means a lot, just being a brown kid, with Mexican and indigenous roots, from San Antonio, being on these, big platforms, these big stages, it's a blessing. But I've never been a talker, but I work, and I feel like my work, has definitely spoken for me these last couple years. I saw, yeah. It was wild, but it was boxing. Yeah,
helps out the fight.
I think it is, knowing that even the promoter is now getting involved, from Golden Boy. It's interesting.
Do you think that it makes the fight more difficult for Jaime Munguia, the words that Oscar De La Hoya said? We've largely seen Canelo Alvarez be pretty chill during this promotion, and today he just kind of erupted.
Yeah, that De La Hoya might be, speaking too much, for Jaime Munguia. But we all know Jaime Munguia, he's not much of a talker himself. But yeah,
What's your expectation for the fight?
For the main event?
Yes, for the main event.
I think it's gonna be a banger. Actually, I think Jaime Munguia is gonna, prove a lot of people wrong. But I'm still giving the edge to Canelo off of experience.
Mario, how big would it be for your career if you show out with this kind of audience? That's going to be tuning in for this card.
I think with the audience, just the card, the whole the whole opportunity. I believe that this is a fight that I had to show out. You know, like I want to win. You know, not only just get a decision. I want to win. You know, convincingly. I want to make a statement. You know, like as I try to every time I step in there. And like I said, a win over Maidana on Saturday, it opens up these bigger doors. You know, in the division.
Do you see it as more as a coincidence that your fight and Montez's fight on the same card, you guys being showcased for maybe something down the line? Should you both be victorious on Saturday night?
Yeah, you know, it just depends. And like I said, you know, I know Maestra is coming off a huge upset. He's actually a friend of mine, so I'm rooting for him in this fight. But even given that he comes out with the decision, that's still going to be a fight that I want down the line.
Mario, a lot of people feel that you gave Gervonta Tank Davis his toughest, his hardest fight. What did you take away from that fight? What was the most significant thing you learned from that fight?
That was really, my biggest, my first fight under, the big lights, that big stage like that. I knew when I took that fight, that it would be competitive, not only because of my size, but because, I had the boxing IQ as well. So I really feel that me and Gervonta, we brought out the best of each other, that night. And I'm still very proud of that performance, I mean, it was a hell of a fight, but I mean, I was able to take away a lot from that fight, and then just continue to grow and add on.
A couple more questions. What experience can you take away from the preparation for big fights like Gervonta Davis, in particular the fight week? What's something that you're using that you didn't before?
Not so much using. I think for me, I never really liked all of this, being in front of cameras and everything, or speaking in front of public. And that fight week with Gervonta, it was it's kind of overwhelming at first, but that was definitely the first fight where I saw things getting taken to that next level. So I had to get used to it and get used to it quick.
Mario, how do you want to show out? How do you do that while still walking that fine line of not doing anything that's not smart and trying to impress people? How do you go about that as a fighter?
I think, like I said, just going there, just be me, just be patient, and then the big punches, the big shots will come, the big openings. Like I said, I mean, I know I have the more experience, in these big type of fights, and I plan on using all that on Saturday.
Last question. What do you think about Ryan Garcia's performance versus Devin Haney?
I said it before. I mean, I thought it was one of the most entertaining, ugly fights I've seen in a very long time. Congrats to him though. I was even leaning with Haney, winning that fight by decision beforehand. But he found his openings. He has the complete equalizer with that left hook, and he found a lot of success with it that night.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Mario.
Thank you.